the morning, the lights go out. 6 in the morning, you can hear it start to shout. 7 in the morning, she be calling the cab. 8 in the morning, talking about the fun she had. 9 in the morning, she ticking on, talking about the overnight scenario. Scenario. The overnight scenario. Scenario. Y'all not from DC, so y'all don't know nothing about that rare essence. That overnight scenario. The overnight scenario. Scenario. Long time no see, Ray. Stop using my government. And there she was, light as a dog, screaming, show you, let me show you now. I said, this is how the story go. Before the driver fuel loss in a scenario. Miss Freak, I came here to show you no shame. She said she wanna go. I said, meet me at the ice show. I wanna see what it's about. I wanna give you my all. 3 in the morning, the freak start to stare. A Lincoln Park, Lincoln Park. That way they just get on the track and start shouting out all the DC hoods. Y'all foreigners. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all foreign as fuck. When the band on stage and it's the whole fucking creep. You like, up, time to get up out of here. It's time to leave. All right, we out. We out. It's the whole fucking creep. And them niggas go wild when they get a shout out. There she was, light as a dove. Got on that black tee today. Back in the day when, in the 2000s, when people were making a song about anything. Step on the scene, white scene, and some hard white work. Real clean, fresh jeans, and an all white girl. Niggas like, hold on, nigga, did you just say? The fuck you just say, nigga? Yo, rewind that shit, son. I'm gonna run that back, run that back. Step on the scene, white scene, and some hard white work. Real clean, fresh jeans, and an all white girl. They be like, nah, son, what the fuck are you? Oh, I can talk about shooting random niggas, but I can't talk about the white girl. Oh, Young Jeezy did it. You know I keep that white girl, Christina Aguilera. My chain too loud, homie, I can't hear ya. Yeah, it was cool when Jeezy did it. Now y'all want to get on some pro-black shit. It was cool when the Migos did it. Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana. Them niggas made a whole song called Hannah Montana. But when I step on the scene with a white girl, I get shut down. That's funny to me. Somebody said Yellow History Month. We are yellow people. I gotta work on my Asian accent. Yellow. The Yellow People Month. Yellow Pride Month. You feel like, what the fuck is this? When you hear it, you like yellow. Yellow Pride Month. What the fuck is that? Latin Kings? What the fuck is that? Like, no, it's a bunch of Asian people. They just, they're embracing their yellow roots. They getting back in touch with their yellow roots. They roots yellow as fuck. You know that, right? They're yellow supremacists. The fuck are they about? What do they want? I don't know, but they tired of putting them extra duck sauces in y'all to-go bags. They say they tired of putting them extra duck sauces in y'all to-go bags. Them niggas banded together, said they tired of making you niggas egg foo young. The Yellow Pride Month. They don't make egg foo young for the whole month. Step on the scene, white sheen and some hard white work. Real clean, fresh jeans and an all white girl. Like, son, you gotta get out the booth with that shit, son. You know it's Black History Month. You come in here with that shit. Oh, but the rapper Blueface can just come in here and start rapping off beat, though. Like, that shit's acceptable. Somebody say you can have all the white girls who will have you long as your wife don't know. Hell no, I want the Keishas and the Tashas. I want Keishas, Tashas, Britneys, Latoyas, Dejanay's, the Skies, and Rashidas. I want all the aggressive black female names. And the ones I left out, I got love for you too. I can't remember that shit, but I got love for you. Yeah, no more Samanthas, Jessicas, no more Tiffany's, no more Emily's, no more Amelia's. Yeah. Yeah, my days of swirling are behind me. I found a new community to grift. I found a new community to grift. Hey, movement, hashtag stop the swirl. Yeah. Yeah, in order for me to effectively grift this new community, I need to gain approval from Dr. Umar Johnson. So I gotta put Becky away and go get me a Latasha. Preferably one that drives a Nissan Altima. Somebody said, when do those cords start to unload? Well, I thought you never asked. When they start looking like this, when they just get gray as fuck, and that's oak wood too. That's oak wood. But no, in all seriousness though, um, like around November, December, November. Right now, people are still buying. People still want log split that they done had in their backyard for a time or two. People still, you know, the spring cleaning era is over, but people still want junk removal. People still want, people still want things pressure washed. People still want part of their land cleared, and people still want camping wood. Somebody said BG moving to Costa Rica. No, no, not at all. No, I wouldn't move out of Virginia. I wouldn't move out of Virginia. That's why when people ask me where I'm from now, I just say 12607 White Home Drive. People like, where you from? 12607 White Home Drive. Because when you claim an area or a region or like a whole state, they want to lump you in with that, they just put you in a fucking box. That way, when you get like hyper specific, where you from? 12607 White Home Drive. Then it boils down to the household and how you were raised. That's when niggas get to talk. They be like, black community. I be like, nah, nigga, 12607 White Home Drive community. Yeah, that's how my house. In my house, we were raised better than that. Niggas be like, fatherless household. I be like, nah, 12607 White Home Drive. Yeah, we had a dad in that house. He showed me how to operate the stick burner, change the oil, and all other types of activities. People be like, yo, you left? You on the right? What are you, libertarian? I'll be like, 12607 White Home Drive. Yeah. Somebody said, I like that. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I claim it. San Francisco, ain't that like the homosexual city or something? See what I just did? Ain't that San Francisco? Or was that San Diego? I'm mixing them up. Yo, one of those cities is Sodom and Gomorrah. I think okay, San Francisco. So when you tell people I'm from San Francisco, they be like, you gay as fuck. You gay as fuck. You a Sodomite. You a Gomorrahite. You a Sodom Gomorrahite. You be like, I don't even that. No, I'm not. They're gonna lump you in with that. That's why you get specific. Where you from? 12607 White Home Drive. Like this shit that you be talking about, where do you get that from? Like where does that come from? Who do you listen to? The man of the house from 12607 White Home Drive? That's just how I was raised. That's just how I was raised. And then that's when people throw out statistics like about the fatherless households. Like all boys do shit like test their father and then stray away from the path that their father has laid out. All boys do it in their own way. Some of them is violent. Some of them challenge their father mentally. Some do it with disobedience, just, some sneaky with it. But boys typically, when they become of age, like really 15, 16, 17, that's when they start letting their nuts hang. Like when you talk back to your mom and you know you're gonna get in trouble, not from your mom, your dad gonna give you that death stare, and you stare his ass right back. You put your chest up and you look at that nigga. Yeah, I told mom to shut the fuck up. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, boys have that stare. You can raise them right all the fuck you want. They gonna do it. Some of them, not all. Some of them. I was one of the ones that did it. And I got my chest caved in. I moved out. Started living in Riverdale and banging on Mexicans. I strayed from the path so fucking hard. But you gotta have something you go through in life. That's where your testimony comes from. That's why it's called a testimony, your test. How did you handle that test? Life threw it at you, how did you handle it? And when you persevere and overcome that test that life has thrown at you, that's when you have a testimony. And that testimony connects with people more than statistics do. Because when you rattle off statistics, it's cold, it's void of emotion. That's why I said I'm a firebender. Like, people personal experiences always got to me better than statistics did. People will rattle off statistics after statistics, but at the end of the day, people are going to listen to the guy with the experience. So I know it's not necessarily how you raise a young man. It's if they can withstand the test that life throws at them. And that's out of the father's control. You can't control that aspect of your kid's life. When your kid becomes a teenager and they start doing that wild shit, you know what teens be doing, because you was a teenager and you was doing that wild, nasty shit too. You know, soon as you're a teenager, they just been in the bathroom a little bit longer than usual. Like, you got a boy, he just in the room, door locked. You like, no, we don't lock doors in. He tested the door lock. Porno on the fucking family computer. That's usually when it happens. A special sock, the one that Matrix Breaker has, the shit that's real stiff. That stiff sock, when you find that shit, that's typically around the age that young man will start testing his father. He's feeling himself, literally feeling himself. It happens. That's life. That's life. It's you can give people it's like any job. It's like with any job. They can show you how to do the job. They can give you the tools necessary to complete the job. But if you're doing a water pump job and you break a bolt, if you break a water pump bolt off in the block, how do you bounce back from that? See, that's a problem that life throws at. Somebody showed you how to do the job. They gave you the tools to do the job. You started doing the job and you broke that bolt. It snapped off. Like, do you just start throwing the tools and quit and say, I just want to be I want to work for Tim Pool now because that shit didn't work out for you? Do you cuss out the customer? Do you tell yourself this is going to be your last job because I can't take this shit? Do you feel overwhelmed to the point that you turn to alcohol and drugs? Or do you start looking for a way out? Time to get an easy out. Time to learn how to tap. Time to do some bolt removal. We need solutions. Hey, but this solution requires me removing the motor mount so I can jack up the motor so I can get it past the point where I can get the necessary equipment to remove the bolt out. So now I got to do extra work. Do you hate yourself for it? Or do you get that shit done? Do you get the shit done? Do you package it up and tell them something happened and you can't do it? Take it to somebody else? These are life's tests. And what determines a man, I believe, is how you handle the tests that are thrown your way by life. That way, 10, 20 years from that moment, you have a testimony to give to the younger generation. You see what I'm saying? And then once you give that testimony, it's up to them to decide how they're going to handle problems. Why the fuck am I even talking about this? I don't know. All I know is I'm 12607 White Home Drive. Somebody Googling that shit right now. They be like, where this nigga live at? Is he still there? Let me see that shit. Now, when I moved out, the house I grew up in, it got sold. So if you do Google Map that shit, you gonna see like a Mexican couple bought it. So I went by there like last year just to see how they keeping up the house. They did a nice job with the house too. They got the biggest statue of Mother Mary in the front yard. Just big, just the most obnoxious thing on the street. It's Mother Mary just praying, like just praying. I was like, yep, the Mexicans done moved in. At night, the statue was just lit the fuck up. They got lights on it. They got a little sound box. Did they play the music? Man, shout out to them. But yeah, I'm 12607, man. I can't claim a group, a hood, a neighborhood. I can't claim a specific community because you niggas be geeking. Y'all niggas wildin'. Nah, I gotta claim my household, how I was raised. That's the overnight scenario. Cause you niggas, y'all weren't raised like how, y'all didn't come up like how I came up. Some of y'all got it easier, some of y'all got it harder, and that led y'all down different paths. And when life threw that test at you, you cracked and folded under pressure. That pressure bust pipes. You did not come out a diamond. You came out a junkie. So I can't say it was this, or I can't say it was that. I can't say it was for him over there. It was not having a father. For that guy over there, he turned out to be some shit because his father was in his life, and his father wasn't shit. So his father did nothing but pass down ain't shit lessons. You got an extremely like Timmy. Y'all know Timmy. Hell yeah, dad. Timmy. Timmy go to therapy. Timmy doesn't respect male authority, but his father's in the house. The therapist said, yo, Timmy, why don't you respect male authority? Timmy said, because my mom called my dad a he bitch and he didn't do nothing about it. My mom ran the household. And my mom was a crafty little cunt. That's what Timmy said. My mom was a crafty cunt. But she had extreme dominion over the household. And this is why I want to be transgender. I want to be a female now because even though my dad was in my life, he wasn't shit. He wasn't solid. He folded under pressure. All it took was a couple words from my mom to break that nigga down. And I seen all of it happen in real time. If women hold the real power in life, then that's where the fuck I want to be, where the power is. When my mom say jump, my dad say how fucking high. Timmy go to school, he don't respect none of the male teachers. He disrespect the PE teacher. He get called to the principal, he cussing the principal out. Just overall lack of respect for any type of male authority. And his father's in the house. Shout out to Timmy. Some of y'all let the world tell y'all how to feel about y'all fathers. Then y'all get overly emotional at other people's testimonies that pertain specifically to them because they grew up with a father and you feel like their life is they're having the best life. And one of the best things some of y'all fathers could have did for y'all is roll the fuck out. Honestly. Nigga done grew up successful in his own mind compared to his family, doing good in life, but his dad wasn't there, and he holds that against his dad. Yo, you gotta let that shit go. You look at what other people say, oh, I had a father, and you feel like, oh, their life is good because they had a father. No, nigga, if your father stayed in your life, you would have grew up fucked up. You would have been on meth. You might have been in jail. See, it's one of those things you don't know. Life is complicated like that. As soon as you think you got that shit figured out, life hits you with some new shit, some other shit, some shit that people don't even take into consideration. Step on the same white Shane and some hard white work. Real clean, fresh jeans and an all white girl. Wait, hold on. We don't do white women around here, dog. Nah. What's that about? I be like, oh, my bad. This is a Tasha. I got a Tasha. I'm like you. I want to grift the fuck out that community. I'm grifting. I don't need y'all money. Let me not say that, because anything helps. Anything helps. I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like I'm not even gonna say that, because I've been doing that this whole YouTube channel. Niggas, we don't gotta pay him. I got y'all thinking I don't need money. I need money. Anything helps. Now, I was thinking about it that I was like, I know some YouTubers and social media people that make a living through internet communications by having a following and getting money directly from their followers. And they probably hear me talk, and they probably feel like I feel like that they are shills and they have no other type of value to give to people in the real world, so they make a living online. And people probably hate me for that, but that's not really how I feel. I like to make jokes about it because I find it funny personally, even though the person who's making a living doing that can't find it funny. I'm not, so I find it funny. It's like how you make jokes on behalf of other people at other people's expense at their shortcomings. It's like, because I'm doing shit out here. Like, I don't need you people's money. I don't even want you people's money, because I'm 12607 White Home Drive. I wasn't raised like that. But I'm not knocking the person that has to get it that way, because there's nothing out here in the real world that they can do where they can actually, So I'm not saying that makes you less of a man than me. That's not, because you got some hard-working people that are truly assholes, and then you meet some angelic live streamers that just get all their donation, so it ain't. I just wanted to clear the air on that. Like, I don't think you're bad or you're not a man if that's how you make your money. Like, I don't think less of you. It's just different. It's just different strokes for different folks. And then I was like, I heard somebody compare the government to welfare recipients, and I was like, they got a point, because the government gets paid. Government employees get their salary from the people. Like, other people are paying for their well-being, and I was like, that's welfare. Like, government employee equals welfare. And then I was like, I was looking at certain YouTubers, and how they get money from from their people, and I was like, yo, can that be considered welfare too? Like, can that be considered? Is it welfare? And I was like, I don't know, because unlike in the government's case, You have people donating to people that they actually enjoy donating to. It's not like taxes. I know you got some people that trick them out of money, whatever. But it's like, for the most part, those people want to pay those people. They don't mind giving those people money because they're doing something that they like watching. Their entertainment. They found a source of entertainment that they can vibe with, and they feel like they can't find that nowhere else. So it's not welfare. And then when I thought about it, I was like, shit, well, you bitches need to start giving me money then. I'm nothing but entertainment for some of you. You niggas will pay for a Beyonce concert. Look at you. You niggas will go pay to see Idris Elba in a fucking movie. That's entertainment. But you don't want to give me money because I called you a bitch once. And you haven't let that go. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go, son. You gotta don't take it personal. You don't take that shit personal. These niggas out here paying for Lady Gaga tickets, but soon as I ask for a couple dollars, it's a fucking problem and I'm a shill. See, that's a good joke to me. Because I'm the type of person, I really don't want it, so I can make a joke about it, and other people may take that joke personally because that's how they make a living. But for those of you internet people out there doing that, just keep in mind, I don't think less of you. I'm not attacking you. Some people feel personally attacked when I do that. I'm not attacking you. I'm just old school as fuck. But this one of the reasons I don't, because I can't just start taking donations, because niggas what are you taking donations for? I'm not gonna change nothing. I feel like you need to be offered something if you're gonna give me something. I need to make something, create this space for you niggas personally. I don't want to do that. I don't plan on doing that. I don't plan on doing that shit. So I can't just take donations and then weasel my way out of the explanation for what I've been doing with the money. Like if I start taking donations and people just see me up here with like 10 wives, like 5 Tashas and 5 Rebeccas, they're gonna be like, oh hell no, he done took our money and became a super swirler. Look at this nigga. This nigga's building a look at what this nigga's doing with our money. Like I'm just eating Buffalo Wild Wing, counting the money in front of you out of a suitcase with 5 Beckys and 5 Keishas, and y'all just like this nigga. Look at this nigga. Can we eat some wings with you? And I'm like, no. Fuck no, my wings. Mine. Away from my wings. All that shit. See, then I have a problem. I just can't. I know people don't like me saying shit like that because people do make a living online, and I'm not knocking that, man. Do what you do. I ain't shit. I'm a nobody. My opinion doesn't matter. My opinion shouldn't make you feel some type of way one way or the other. I only got like 80 people in here. What I say has no I can't live like that. I can't live like that. If I fuck up somebody's money and people want to know where their money's going, I can't just sit here and lie to people's face. Which is why if I was the type of person to take donations and y'all donate and y'all be like, where's our money going? I'm be like, Coke. Like y'all would get that shit up front. I'd be like, I do Coke. I do Coke. Not that cheap, inner city Chicago shit neither. Nah, that pure Colombian Bam Bam. Yeah, that shit expensive. I need donations right now. Y'all be like, see, he's a bit nutty. He's a bit nutty, but he's a good person. He just got to gave him $300. He can get his coke. He can get his cocaine. They be like, what else you do with the money? Strippers. Yeah. Yeah, I make it rain. I make it rain. I'm making Kevin Samuels money, and I go to the strip club. I'm in Magic City every fucking night, son. Like cocaine, I put the cocaine on the money. They be like, yeah. From other people, it won't be so bad. Y'all know what he's doing with the money. Truth is going to be making videos about me. Look what he's doing with y'all, man. They be like, we already know, we know. It makes us happy that we can fund his cocaine habit. I'm just saying, like, this shit probably not. Somebody said like Kwame A. River Brown. I'm just saying, like, it's not necessarily what you do, it's how you do it. I just can't live like that, man. I never want somebody to come back on me and say, we made you. Like, that shit sucks. Like, I don't know. I guess they call that old school now. I guess people are used to I'm not gonna say handouts, but like a boost, because when you do that, say I start doing that, okay, I'm gonna dampen my testimony of how I started businesses and how I got trailers and was flipping them, and how I got all this equipment back here that you guys didn't see me with 2 years ago. So when I'm talking to the youth and I'm telling them something like, you gotta get off your ass and get something for yourself, they gonna look at me and say, nigga, everybody in here was giving you money. That's how you got all that shit behind you. You see, I feel like if you can't say nothing else about me, you can say that I did it the non-traditional way of being funded by a company, corporation, a store, or people that's watching me. Do I take pride in that? I guess you could say so, even though I don't recognize that as something to take pride in. It's just basic. I feel like that's basic, and I thought that's what people were doing. Then I was engaged in the internet world, and I found out people were doing something else. And I remember how I felt watching people, especially homesteaders, like outdoors with the Morgan, and people who had land and all the things I wanted for myself, knowing that they had sponsors and were heavy on Patreon, Subscribestar, PayPal, and getting money from their viewers. Doesn't matter what type of way. It's not like the husband had a job and was working the job, and that's the reason the wife was able to make videos in the backyard. No, the people watching them paid for it. And then to hear those type of people talk to me as if I can do it too, which I can. Back then it just made me feel some type of way, like, you got it the easy way though. So I don't know if you can call that being a hater. I don't think that's hate. I just think it's a misunderstanding. Like, people aren't upfront and honest. Like when people talk as if, look what I did, look what I have accomplished, you should be doing the same thing, you should be living like me. It's like, yo, but I don't have viewers paying me like you do. Like, I still gotta go out here, I gotta find a job, a career, or something where I actually have to provide value for somebody else in order to make my income. And I feel in part that's what I know for a fact I bring to the table because people want to know how I did it. We went over this. People seen it happen in real time through live streams. Each piece of equipment, my dealings with specific customers, the different hustles, how to get it. I sold my drone that I used for cinematic footage that I was going because I wanted to start doing like cinematic style skits. I bought a DJI Mini Mavic. That shit was like $500 on Amazon, and I loved that drone. But I knew I needed a trailer. I had to sacrifice something. I didn't come to you guys and say, hey, I have a problem. I need X amount of dollars in order to accomplish this. Nah, I started from the ground up. I started from the ground up. A couple of the assets I had to sell them shits. A guitar, a bass guitar, anything. Things I wasn't using. Just to get enough cash just to purchase that first trailer, and from there, shit went up. No merch, there wasn't no donation, no crowdfunding, none of that shit. So I feel like I set the standard for myself and the tone for my own personality that you all have come to know by moving like that. And that's one of the reasons I feel like I really don't have no opposition out there in the internet world. Because when I make it, I've made it. And I'm successful as fuck. Like, I don't need YouTube to tell me that. I don't need... Like, that this channel can... all my internet shit can come down to I'm still good. A lot of people can't say that. So I understand why they feel like me joking about getting donations and shit, how I be joking about it. I understand why that may rub people the wrong way, some of them. That's just why I find it funny. I just find it funny. Cause some people, when you was, and I was really into like y'all know what I'm in. I'm in the gardening, lawn care, facility maintenance, mechanics, all things wood related. And to hear some of those people in some of those fields that I like to watch online, to hear how some of them talk as if they did have the amount of money and the amount of equipment and run their own farms the same way. If all of their online shit came down, it you just lose a little bit of respect for certain people when they don't get it in an authentic, reality-based way. Like they're losing out on a testimony, and that doesn't inspire the next generation. I feel like because it didn't inspire me, because I always had the excuse of, well, you getting money from your viewers, so so by default you feel like you can't have that. Like you never, like, rarely do you do, but because I'm one of them. You hear about people, not necessarily struggling, but actually working a job, actually having a trade or something they were good at where they actually provided value for other people. And that's how they paid for their equipment and what they have. They didn't get it through sponsors or different companies sending them shit. Like how I have Milwaukee tools. A lot of people think Milwaukee sent me that shit because that's standard. That's what everybody on YouTube does. And I was doing reviews on Milwaukee tools, like $400 and $500 tools, and people felt like, oh, fucking shill, because that's what everybody else does. So it's like, I just gotta defend myself a little bit, because y'all niggas, I'm not here to crash anybody's and to fuck up what the fuck anybody got going on with their income. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like me personally, I feel like a more authentic, reality-based way of achieving your goals is going to garner more respect than collecting money from your audience. People, young men, people in general can look at that and say, I can aspire there. You can inspire people in different ways, but when it comes to actually achieving that and unlocking potential, if you don't do it for yourself, if you don't get it by yourself, people always turn on you. People will always turn on you when they feel like you're going a different route than what the fuck they paid for. And you're going to have constant videos. Somebody said, or affiliate marketing and AdSense. I don't know. I've been out the chat. Let me get in the chat. I've been living in my head. I'm in let me in stat. Fuck are y'all talking about? Barricade Garage is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. I see them everywhere too. Manscaped, Raid Shadow Legends, Black Rifle Coffee. They be paying for shit. The food bucket people, the Patriot Pantry. I was like, yo, where the fuck is my offer to shield for Patriot Pantry? Them niggas didn't give me a fucking leg to stand on. I was like, yo. I'm not being righteous about it. I wanted to shield. No, I was like, I'll shield. Send me the Patriot Pantry shit. And I'm going to tell everybody that watches me to go out and buy that shit. They was like, nah, son, you wild, son. I don't fucking know. Teespring, they was like, oh, you wild. I was like, I don't want y'all shit anyway. I can't even touch what I'm selling people. How the fuck is that okay? These sell your property and join us. That's that Pastor Down shit. Man, shout out to Pastor Down. Nah, it's like that's how it is, but you have a place to live. Like when you sell your possessions and go stay on that land, you have responsibilities. And a lot of people can't handle those responsibilities and they leave, but it's still a community thing. It's a community-based thing. And I was seeing that, not necessarily, I know he, speaking about Pastor Dallin specifically, is really into the political shit. But straight way, I don't know, I just feel like they official. The women know they role, the men know they role. Processing chickens, hundreds of acres spanning different states. Yeah. You read about that shit in my zombie apocalypse book. My how to survive a zombie apocalypse and start your own little zombie apocalypse group. That's on page 33 of a 22-page book. But yeah, I'm not into starting a community. I want to I'll do the zombie apocalypse group, but a community is too many. Unless y'all on one accord. See, I think it worked for him because it's based around the faith. The Abrahamic faith. So everybody going there, everybody partaking in that, they know what it is from the gate. They know what they're getting themselves into. But just a bunch of loose leaf people who aren't brought together because they share the same faith, I feel like that shit is always going to fall apart because you're going to have different people with different standards. But on the surface, looking at it, you're going to feel like it's going to work because we all have the same idea on how we want to live our lives. and like freedom. We all have the same. I feel like that shit's gonna fall apart because I feel like faith is a better binder than ideology, especially political ideology. This is why anarcho-poco will never fucking work. All the anarchists moving to anarcho-poco, that shit not gonna work. Moving to Mexico, nah, that shit don't work. But faith-based communities, them shits work. And you don't believe me, look at the Amish. Like a lot of people don't know. People just think that's a way of life. That's a faith. Like, that's a faith. It's not like you can just go get a fucking horse and a buggy and call yourself Amish. That's a faith. The Anabaptists, the Mennonites, come from people that believe and that had a faith-based belief in God. And then from there, you know what happens. People say, well, we interpret it this way. They go over here, boom. Mennonites, that people over here, they're like, we interpret it this way. We believe you can do this, and then boom. We believe you can't do that, and then boom. Then Amish, then then Beachy Amish, then Mennonite, then all the other shit. But yeah, just getting together because y'all hate Hillary, yeah, that shit doesn't fucking work. Now, zombies will keep you together like nobody's fucking business. Let a bunch of zombies start surrounding the perimeter, y'all gonna click up. That's why I say if you need a leader for your zombie apocalypse group, I'm gonna have my own group. But y'all can join. And we can discuss trade, we can discuss routes, different routes, Oh, thanks, y'all. I'm doing Jessica, she was up with you. You came in here quietly. I didn't even know you was in here. And there she was, light as a dove, screaming, shawty, there we go. As it listen how the story go. Before the driver fuel lost in the scenario. Man, freak, I came here to show you no shame. She wanna go. I said, meet me at the eye show. I wanna see what it's about. I wanna give you my all. The overnight scenario. I told y'all my first experience going to a go-go. Like you around the DC area, you already know what I'm talking about. So we headed back to 12607 White Home Drive. I'm with a buddy, he gonna drop me off. The drummer, Richie Rich. He get a call. Yeah. That's all I heard. He was like, we going to Crofton. I said, what the fuck is it, Crofton? He said, CCB is playing in Crofton. I said, it's like a critical condition band. I'm like, all right. So we get up there. Forestville niggas up there. You got the 3131. You got Brinkley Road up there. All the hood boogers up there. I said hood, So we in there. Forestville fighting with, you got people from Waller Place in there, Southern Ave in there. So Bama's in there, they get the fighting. Man, look, CCB, they took to the stage. As soon as the lead singer grabbed the mic, what did he say? How that song go? Yeah, the lead singer grabbed the mic and just married to Juana, and that was a popular song. And everybody stopped fighting just mid blow. Niggas just It just came to the stage, bass player, the drummer started going. Man, the middle of the floor opened up. Different people from different areas came in and just started doing their dance. I was like, man, this shit crazy. So I knew from there I wanted to be a bass player. Like, yo, the bass came in and controlled the whole mood. I was like, that low vibration, niggas be like, oh, that's low vibration. When you cuss, that's low vibration. I was like, that low vibration, that shit changes things. That's why I had that fifth string put on my guitar. Well, I got a fifth string bass guitar. So I can hit that, so I can get that B string, get them low notes. He was other people standing by the subwoofer. Women was just like, their hair was wild. I was like, man, this way is at. I told her, meet me outside by the black truck sitting on chrome. And that shit was just crazy. That shit was a wild experience. And that was my first time. And from there, I was with not UCB. They were popular too. That shit was all playing over the airways on the radio. You heard them niggas everywhere. But Crucial Image Band, we played at Thai Seafood down there in Waldorf. Every Sunday night, the G Spot, the Mad Chef over there on Central Avenue with a different band. I was with Modern Concept Band, and we was in the Onyx 2 over there on Southern Avenue. Yep, a lot of little experiences here and there. Somebody said, go away, he's Dulce de Leche. Dulce de Leche color. What the fuck is Dulce de Leche? Fuck is that, a coffee? Talking about your thumbnail shoes. Oh, not water shoes, barefoot shoes. When you go hiking, we got a forest out here. Just niggas be going hiking. But it's good for your feet. It helps strengthen your feet, because when you in your normal shoes, you don't really use all the muscles. It allows you, like, especially walking on like rough terrain, not pavement, but like rocks, boulders. When you're just hiking, you use more muscles in your legs and feet, and overall healthier for you than, say, the traditional hiking boots. Even though that shit hurts when you first start doing it, because it's made out of thin material. It's made so that your foot actually forms against the terrain. Yeah, they barefoot shoes. You can look it up. That was just something. I was tired of taking dumbass thumbnail pictures. I'd take a thumbnail picture of anything. I don't give a fuck. My titles be wild as fuck too. Somebody say feet pics. I wasn't even thinking that way, but I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, though. I wasn't even thinking about it that way. Niggas got feet pics. Okay, I do. I got the feet pics jumping. Well, shit, you want to buy them then? Since I got feet pics on the thumbnail, I give you want to make a purchase, nigga? You need to head on over there and sign up to my OnlyFans. I told you I need money. I told you I need money. Y'all playing games like I got it made out this bitch. I need money. That's why I like how when you act like you got your shit together, nobody want to give you money. You need problems. You need nobody wants to just donate to somebody that got their shit together. It has to be somebody you're fighting. You have to be fighting some type of force, some type of onslaught, some type of blue jay. It just has to be some type of opposition. Nobody wants to donate to it. They can just like, yo, I'm doing good. Yeah, just give me money though. You know, I'm good. I don't need it. You probably need it more than I do. Fucking y'all do better off donating to each other in the live chat. But yeah, fuck it. Just give me more money. Just give me more money so you can watch my life just become increasingly better than yours. Yeah, because it makes you happy. That's why. You know, it'll make you happy. I got a pool with dolphins jumping out of it, right next to a fucking waterfall. No neighbors. Just yeah, give me yeah, just all types of passive income. Just passive income. I don't even have to show up to work. I don't even need a manager. Like, you know, yeah. Just give me money. You too can have this one day. Just give me more money, man. You give me money, you too one day can have dolphins jumping out of a fucking backyard pool. Niggas watching him on TV like, I wish I had dolphins jumping out of my rundown pool. How come I don't have dolphins jumping out of my pool? Yeah, because you're not working hard enough. Meanwhile, you see the super chat just jumping. The donations coming in, the sponsors. It's like, yeah, you're not working hard enough. You can have this too, you just gotta work. You gotta work. Niggas like, you don't work though. We give you money. We're paying for your dolphins. Like, yeah, but you know, that's nothing. You just gotta work. You work hard for it. You can, you know. That's why when the young man came in here that one live stream, he was like, yo, I got $10,000. What do I invest in? I already had an answer waiting for that nigga. Y'all remember, he's like, I got 10,000. What do I do? Nigga, buy a truck and a trailer. Bro, there's not a man in here with a trailer that, there is, I'm pretty sure, but like overall, like when I got my first trailer, I thought I was gonna have to seek out work. Yo, the fucking trailer pays for it. The trailer is the advertising. Like, y'all don't fucking get it. I guess depending on the area, you have people that are more okay with coming up to you and asking you. Some of y'all got neighbors. Man, I drove up the street with the trailer. My neighbor, hey, I got a job for you. Can you help me move? Help me move some stuff. I helped her move some stuff. She contacted her sister. Her sister down the street in Aquia Harbor. I'm helping her the next day. She knows somebody. She contacting people. I got people. I'm at the gas station with it. People like, yo, what kind of work do you do? I'm like, shit, crazy. I know it's not like for everybody, but damn. And then once you put out listings and offer your services, what you got going on, man, look, you don't make that type of money working a 9 to 5. And you don't gotta work every day of the fucking week to get it neither. And you don't need no fucking donations on fucking YouTube or any other social media. You can get it yourself. That shit crazy, son. I said from that day, I was like, yo, I'm telling, yo, get a truck and a trailer. That's experience, not statistics. That's experience. And that's not the type of experience that where I'm not doing the shit I'm talking about myself. I hear niggas, somebody brought up Kwame Brown, you get a trade. Young nigga get a trade. That nigga didn't have a fucking trade. That nigga was playing basketball. You made millions playing basketball. No shots. These ain't shots, I'm just saying. Like, you could tell a youth to get a trade all day long and preach about value, trade, providing a service. But if you yourself aren't doing it, they're going to look towards what you are doing. Some, not all, some. I'm just saying, this is how a lot of people are going to take it. especially the people that don't necessarily rock with you and don't know what you about. From the outside looking in, that's how they gonna take it. Like you being hypocritical. You telling people to do something that you yourself wouldn't do. You telling people to when you tell people to get a trade, you gonna have outsiders looking in like, yo, you telling people to get a trade in a field that you wouldn't last 10 minutes in. This is why I had a lot of mechanics. This is why I still have a lot of mechanics that actually watch me, because I'm a fucking mechanic. Like, I fix cars, which in and of itself isn't impressive. I get that, but it's a trade. It's a way to make money if you really know what you're doing. And I've broke that shit down 6 ways from Sunday. Dealership mechanics, technicians. Dealership technicians. You have the gas station technicians. I'm saying technician, I'm being like dealership technicians, gas station technicians, backyard mechanics. You have DIY guys. You have mechanics. I'm talking about automobile related. And this includes diesel mechanics, but diesel mechanics are a lot better off in the shop environment. You a regular gas or automobile mechanic, the best thing you could do is be a mobile mechanic, which is what this channel started as, Barricade. I named my Jeep after the Decepticon Barricade. It was a Polly, but my Jeep reminded me of Barricade, the Decepticon. And that was my garage. I didn't have a brick and mortar shop. Like, you couldn't just go to Google, type in an address, and my shit come up. Nah, I came to you. And what I did spread through word of mouth. And I was renting a room in a fucking townhouse. And for anybody, you live in a townhouse, you know you can't just be working on cars in the fucking parking lot. Which is why you've seen a lot of my earlier videos. I was doing them at AutoZone. Any place where it didn't have the do not work on cars in the parking lot sign, I was there working on people's cars. People would contact me. They have a house in the driveway. I'm on the way. I'll load up the camera, show you how to do the repair. So that's where my shit come from. That was before I got here. That was before I got where I am today. And I did that through hard work. It's not, you hear people say this shit all day online. Hard work. I actually fucking did it. I did it. I did it. I didn't just do it. I did the fuck out of it. I did it to the point where I could walk away from a $10,000 a month on YouTube, because I wasn't feeling what the fuck I was doing. I felt like that shit was just going in a different direction than what I wanted to be going in. I'm not gonna be not at peace with myself. So then that's when I had that era of people just coming on here popping the fuck up, and people were popping up and they were like, yo, what's the solutions? Y'all remember this? What's the solutions? It's like, nigga, I've been showing you niggas the solution. I've been showing you niggas the solution. Now, I'm not telling you that so you can live like how I live, or because I think I live the way all people should fucking live. I'm just saying it's another route that you may not have considered. Actually doing hard work. That shit hard work. And I understand why people say, why the fuck would I want a fucking trailer and be hauling away junk and trash all fucking day when I can just make $10,000 online by talking to people? I get it. I get it. But you may feel like that labor is hard work, but what's really hard work, and it's where that level of respect comes from, what's really hard work is sifting through tons of media propaganda every day so you can have a story to report on. What's hard work is hearing niggas talk about food shortages, water shortages, war with China, civil war, all fucking day. This shit just goes inside your head creates a toxic environment, and you spit out content. That shit takes a toll on your love life. That shit takes a toll on your love life, your marriage and or relationship. Your kids, you just distant as fuck. These people, what they want, you gotta give them what they want. You can't just bring them what they need or what you have to offer. You got to give them what they want. What they want is that current shit. You got to stay up to date on the bullshit. That shit gives you stomach ulcers. You got to go inside the beast. You got to be willing to debate people. You got to debate people arguing stupid shit. Like, can men really be women? Can men really give birth to little girls? And you like, fuck no. And you like, I don't even know why the fuck I'm doing this shit. But the people are entertained by it and they're paying you. And you're like, yo, this shit is so fucking stupid. I shouldn't even have to be doing this shit. Now you gotta get your God complex on by I'ma save the world by waking people up. Yeah, that shit takes a toll. That shit weighs heavy on you. Before you know it, you're unrecognizable and you're doused in endorsements and sponsors. You're just garnished with donations, becoming somebody fucking else. Meanwhile, the man with the truck and the trailer living his best fucking life. Dick still can get hard. Don't got no stomach ulcers. Out here wearing barefoot shoes. Talking about what the fuck I want to talk about with no pressure whatsoever to talk about what is needed to make the most money. I don't have to direct nobody's attention. Yeah, I just hit the go laugh button and be me. I don't even want your fucking money. I just want to talk shit at you. Notice I said I just want to talk shit at you. Don't challenge me. This is why I'm not taking call-ins. I don't want to hear from you like that. No, don't call in. No, I'm talking shit at you. You take this shit or you get the fuck out. See? Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That's just my response for the people. Like, why would I want to haul junk all day when I could just make $10,000 a month online? I'm like, you gonna go through some shit. You think ducking that hard labor is ducking that experience? You still gonna get it online because if you don't have thick skin. Because niggas will tear you down online. Niggas online that have you believing in some shit that you know goes against your core belief system. All in the name of fitting in. This is why a whole lot of like black conservatives, when a story comes out, they often look towards who they look up to get their input. They watch their video, then they go make a video. So their shit can align with their shit. Like, that shit weighs on you. That shit diverts who you are. That shit it changes you. You don't grow. I'm all about growth and development. You don't grow in that type of atmosphere. Then you just in a place where you say you want to provide solutions where you got nothing but problems. People ask you for solutions, like how they were doing me. And you can't really give them solutions because your income is predicated on problems. If there were no problems, you wouldn't have to be that nigga with a trailer hauling trash. And then people talk down on that shit like hauling trash is a bad thing. That's why I said the other day, some of y'all just, the kids out. That's why I said the other day, some of y'all just want to send y'all kids to the military so they can get some discipline. Just send them to waste management. They got to wake up early. Hard work. That shit is intense. You got to run the block. If you the nigga on the back of the truck because you don't got your CDL, you working double time keeping up with the driver. He'll leave you. You gonna have to run to the next house. You gotta hop on the back of that bitch and hold on. Yeah, that trash can that smell like fish, shit, chips, and Watachi Running Freeze XJ. Yeah, you gotta grab that. You gotta raise that above your head. Dumpster juice. And then dump it into the back of the truck. Gong gong. You gotta do that shit all over again at the next house. And it's like 22 houses on that street. Yeah, you gotta wake up at like 5 in the fucking 4 in the morning. You come home smelling like shit and chips. You come home rocking. Soon as you come through the door, it smell like ass, elbows, and dumpster juice. Hard fucking work. Nah, send your rebellious teenagers to waste management and let them make $5 a week. Them boys making $500 a week may not sound like much for what they're doing. If you had a teenager, what else you gonna do with more money? Especially if you still live on your mama land, your dad land. Send them little niggas to waste management. That is, show them the value of hard work. Where the elbows come into it. ADB, because you know niggas don't wash their elbows. When it comes to taking a shower, what most people do is they get in the shower and or bath. Same thing for the bath people. They'll wash everything else except their elbows. You ever been around somebody that has shitty elbows? You ever been at somebody else, you be like, dog, your elbows sweaty as fuck. Your elbows smell like last Monday. People don't wash their elbows. So you gotta point out the parts of the body that people don't wash. Like behind the kneecap, that pocket area where it bends, your knee bends. The pocket behind it, yeah, they don't wash that shit neither. They don't wash that neither. Yeah, those are two areas that people in this live chat don't wash. Their elbows and that pocket behind the kneecap. Yeah, niggas definitely don't wash behind the ears. Some of y'all didn't even know that was a thing. They're like, you was supposed to wash that? Behind the ear, just do like this. Some of y'all do that, you'll fall the fuck out because that shit hasn't been washed since you was a baby and your grandma washed you. That's where the elbows come in. I add elbows to everything that stinks. Like Watachi Running Freeze XJ. Just elbows and back kneecaps. And Cheeto dust. Cheetos, sour cream and onion, crushed up chips just on the back seat. Just sour cream. That shit smell like hatred. And your shit, when you bend your shit like that and it smell like animosity, you ever smell something, somebody stinks so bad, the only word that comes to mind is animosity. You around your friend, you like, yo, son, you smell like animosity. I feel attacked. Like, yo, son, you smell like a microaggression. I don't know what the fuck you be doing when you get in that water. You not doing. It was women too. There's women in here that got a girlfriend that stank real bad like that, but they don't tell them because they want to stay in their good graces. You're not a good friend. Stop it. Stop it. You need to go on and tell Samantha she stinks. You're not a good friend. You know that bitch stinks. That bitch smells like hatred of fire. You let her parade around like that. Talking about where all the good men at. That what they bitch. Where all the good men at? It's like bitch, you stink. You ain't gonna find a man smelling like macaroni noodle. That bitch smell like macaroni noodle and steamed broccoli. Samantha, come here. Let me talk to you. Bitch, you know you smell like steamed cauliflower. Yeah, the great value joints from Food Line. Yeah, that shit, wow, son. I didn't even know what that was at first. Just be a real friend. Be like, I didn't even know what that was, but it's you. Yeah, just wash that. I don't know what part of the body that shit coming from. Bitch, you stink. Bitch, you smell like steamed vegetables and elbows. And that bitch smell like steamed vegetables, elbows, and warehouse floor. Bitch, you smell like a warehouse floor. Yo, you smell like apartment carpet. That giant with all the stains on it. They cook Indian food in there every night. You know that scent. It gets absorbed by the carpet. Yeah, Samantha, you smell like that shit. You smell like the eighth floor of somebody project building. You smell like a tenement building. Bitch, you smell like public transportation seats. This that shit that Barricade Garage was talking about. I want to be a good friend, so I'm deciding to tell you today. You just gotta tell him. Like, yo, you stink. Men get away with it because men they think it's funny. Like, oh yeah, I fucking stink. Women, they serious about smelling bad. When you tell a woman she smell bad, it'll shatter her whole world view. Women take that shit personal for real. They just you tell her she stink. Her whole you tell her she stink, she either gonna do that or she's gonna ask you. I don't fucking bitch you stink. She know what you smell like. You can't tell her she stink if you stink too. Bitch, you smell like steamed vegetables, warehouse floor, cauliflower, and eighth floor apartment building carpet. She's like, bitch, you smell like shrimp, Arthur Treacher's, fish and chips. You smell like the wolf. Y'all know that wolf in DC. That's the main attraction in DC, a fucking wolf. Bitch, you smell like the wolf. Telling me I smell like cauliflower. So you be like, all right, wait a minute now. How come you ain't tell me? How come you didn't tell me? The wolf. Everybody ever been to DC know what that wolf is. Who's Barbara Zena Bear gotta run errands with the hubby? Have a nah, don't. All right, you dismissed. I gotta look like I'm holding the situation. Nah, that wolf. Nah, you go to the wolf. The fuck am I? What was I talking? Getting back on track. I don't. Yeah, send your kids to waste management. Born in DC, no clue what that is. You know what the wharf is. It's where everybody from the area goes to get their fucking fish. They catch it right there in that dirty ass Potomac, the Anacostia River. They catch it right there. That shit the dirtiest river in all of America. Fuck you mean you don't know what Anacostia, that Anacostia River? They catching rainbow trout out of there. That shit wow, son. They send that shit right to the wharf. Somebody said like a pier. No, wharf. Nigga, look it up. Wharf. They have go-go's there and everything. Niggas from DC don't know how to say it no other way. It's the wharf. WARFF. Wharf. Yeah, the wharf. Gotcha. In all fairness, I left in the 60s. You left in the 60s? Oh, T Black, you was a part of that white flight problem Michelle Obama was talking about. Mm-hmm. She said, it can't love that chocolate. I love the two chocolate. Go ahead and move to the Ozarks. That white flight, DC chocolate city now. That's what they were calling it for decades. I don't know about now, but that was the blackest city in America. Some of the richest people in this country live in Prince George's County, which is one of the blackest counties in America, with a concentrated wealth that is outrageous. And then on the other side of town, you got Oxon Hill and Livingston Road and Glass Manor, where niggas will shoot you for flaming hot Cheetos. The Wharf. Somebody said, I thought that was Detroit. No. DC. No, DC. Um, um, more humans than trees equals bad. I'm a tree guy. I can't agree with that. All right. I agree. I don't agree with that. Even though I am a tree guy, I express my love for trees in a weird way of cutting them down. You know, I'm a tree guy. I look at a tree, I'm like, oh, that's nice. But I don't hate people, even though I don't like people. My disdain for people comes from traffic on 95. That's where most of my disdain for people comes from. That's why when niggas was like, oh, the Georgia guys don't they blow, I was like, no, let that happen. Thin this shit out, you know, root for Thanos type shit. Cause there's a lot going on 66 and 95, 495, you know, the inner loop, outer loop, it doesn't fucking matter. The Occoquan Bridge, that shit is gridlock, son, bumper to bumper. But you know, I don't actually hate people just to be like, oh yeah, more people. Even though I don't want to live around people, I don't give a fuck who you are. You can go over there and move right there. I don't like them, you know. I like helping people though when I come across. I don't, you know, even though I live around people, it's difficult, you know. Can't really explain it. I thought maybe they shot at you when you go to pick it up. I don't know what y'all talking about. Left Oxon Hill for Manassas. Oh, you down the street. Manassas right down the fucking street. Oh yeah, that's a good choice. Yeah, can't fault you for that. Somebody said 101 people. 101 people watching. Shut it down. Yeah, shut it down. Fucking a whole 101 people in here. That's nothing. I want 10 pool numbers. I can't make a living from 101 people just being expected to donate because only 2 of you going to donate out of 101. So if I want 4 people to donate, I'm gonna need 100 and I'm gonna need 202 people. And if I get 10,000 people in here, only 18 of y'all gonna donate. So you can't really trust the math on that one. Niggas just don't like donating. You need to get like a real Christian audience. You need to get a Christian audience if you want the majority to donate. Everybody turn to the book of Luke, chapter 11, verse 7. Donate. That's what it says for those of you that don't have your Bibles. It says to give generously. Amen. But just random online people don't donate. Anarchists definitely don't donate. That's like one base. Them niggas don't donate. Why you think all the anarchists are just super shills? Like all the anarchist YouTubers? That's because you niggas, y'all just don't fucking donate. That's why Brian from High Impact Flicks was selling baby masks. Sticker, because you anarchist niggas don't fucking donate. You don't do shit. Y'all fucking suck. That's why I want to get y'all the fuck up out of here. Fuck no. Give me the Christian right-wing audience. I want Louder with Crowder's audience. Fucking anarchists, they don't donate. Have you seen rent prices lately? Where do you want to rent? I don't know where you're talking to me, but no, but 2 eggs are $2 a dozen. But if you do a Taylor Swift collab, the rich Swifties will donate so they don't seem racist. Yeah, that's why I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm working on grifting a whole new audience because I need a new community. I'm grifting. I got like several community. Oh, I got fired from my job at SpaceX too. I told y'all last live stream that the Department of Child Support Enforcement, they just weren't paying me right. And I applied for SpaceX. They need a new like rocket scientist. And I got the job. I went in there, I got fired. Yeah, that shit didn't work out. So they found out one of my complex algorithms was actually an easy bake oven recipe. I got called anti-Semitic, and then I got fired. I was hold on. I was ready to. I was like, I was ready to do the best job I could. That shit didn't work out. So Tuesday, I'm gonna go up there and talk to somebody from IRS, so I can get ahead, so I can get a jump on that, because I need a job. I need a job. So oh no, I need a job. If you niggas don't want to do, that's when people get a real job. I am for the IRS. If you don't want to pay me, the IRS will. Get a real job. Yeah, until I get a job reporting on your finances. Until I get a job auditing. Get a real job. Just don't audit me. Don't audit me, please. Please don't audit. You looking over somebody bank transaction, like, who the fuck, $122 a week go to some transsexual porn account? Like, look, I can explain. I learned this shit from Alex Jones. Yo, I'm not getting over that. This nigga got all the truth in the world to tell you, nigga. Everybody you meet, they're like, Alex Jones, he's good for getting your feet wet if you want to become a truther or start learning the truth. You know, Alex Jones, people point people to Alex Jones. You know, InfoWars. That nigga's a, bro, he just whacking off the transsexual porn. This is like one of the reasons I don't have internet here. People have internet heroes. That's why they don't like when I talk shit about certain people, and it shows. But you can see why. It's like soon as you think, oh, this person is based, you find out they like to jack off the transsexual images. Man, I'm a man. That's why I said people be like, where you from? I'm from 12607 White Home Drive. What you with the left or right? 12607 White Home Drive. That was the household I grew up in. I represent that. Well, you libertarian, anarchist, nigga. I'm 12607 White Home Drive. You a truther, nigga? I'm 12607 White Home Drive. Alex Jones, listen, listen, you got truthers that may not feel this way, but Alex Jones is like the pinnacle of the truther community. And you niggas leader watches transsexual pornography. Then again, you can separate the man from the actions. That don't mean what he's saying, he's lying. But he assassinated his own character. Somebody said he had Blair White on. Not even talk. This nigga had tranny and Faith Fuego. She did a video. I didn't know that shit till Faith Fuego put that video out. This nigga had a browser open to transsexual porn on his phone. You like, and this is the person that all you people are out there telling people to check out for truth. Like, yo, y'all, he's good for opening people's eyes up. So you send your nephew, like, yo, you should watch Alex Jones. You send him my Alex. This nigga watches tranny porn. I mean, I can't listen. And this isn't a shot at him. I'm just saying, like, you. Well, this is a shot at him. I don't know. Some people are like, so what? I do it too. That's what people say. They be like, I watch tranny porn too. That doesn't mean what he's saying ain't the truth. He telling the truth. So everybody got a little bit of tranny porn in their browser history, don't they? Right? Huh? Am I right? But he took that Blair White shit to a whole new level. These niggas weird, man. These niggas are weird. These niggas have a superior weirdness about them that just. It ain't nobody business. What's in my cup? Internet browser history. You're absolutely right. But when the whole world, when you're doing a broadcast and you click on web browsers and then that transsexual porn pops the fuck up, you just made it everybody's fucking business. It's no different than when gay people are talking about. It's no business what we do in the bedroom, and then you proceed to participate in a pride parade where you are dressed in assless chaps. Yeah, it's no one's business. Look at you though. You just made it you just made your business everyone's business. And I don't care what nobody say. You think differently about people when you find out certain shit. It just changes the course of how you. It just changes how you view people. Like yo, that shit weird, son. You can't. Nah. You like fuck no. Um, I feel like that way with Ukraine. Zelensky remind me of somebody's nephew that's always asking you for money. We all got a nephew like that. Some of y'all sister kids ain't doing a damn thing with them children. They always in, yo, can you give me, hey auntie, you think I could borrow a couple more dollars? My mom ain't helping me. Like, can you think I can let me get another 20. Can I get 300, maybe 4 or 5, $33,000 possibly? Like, yo, what the fuck are your parents? What the fuck are your parents? He got that begging. Zelensky got the superior begging face. Just got that. He gonna ask you for something. You know that one person you can't walk past without them asking you for money. Like when you see them outside, you be like, I'll wait till I see them leave the block. That nigga about to ask me for some money. Did he leave yet? Nah, that nigga still is, son. Don't even go out there. You gotta hit that there. That nigga still out there, son. No, that nigga still out there. He'll lock the want like $30. I don't have it. They gonna he the type of person that start a conversation with you. So how you doing? Ask about the kids. Before getting to the point, yeah, you got like $800 I could borrow. Like, you just wasted 30 minutes of my life. You think they're talking to you because they're being genuine, they really care. Like, hey, how's it going? You got $800 I could borrow. Yeah, that's Zelensky. Like, yo, I need more money. Zelensky is the nigga asking for donations. I need more. Every time I see this nigga, every time I see his face on Reuters News, this nigga got the asking for money. This nigga's writing speeches. This nigga's delivering the speeches with the I need more face. Anything helps face. Just the ultimate victim. The same person that never wants to pay full price for a service. Body, I get $25, body, I can get you $25, body. But expect somebody to pay him full price. Zelensky got that body, $25, body, I have 25. My cousin showed up just to ask for anything. He like a little cousin, like somebody little cousin. Like, get y'all little cousin. Why that nigga out here asking for money? Stop asking for shit, man. I hate people just be asking for shit. He just be asking for shit. That's like men that ask women for pussy. Can I have some pussy? Please, can I have it? Didn't that stop? Nigga. I just want, can I have some, you think I can I have some pussy? Everybody in here got a homeboy they know that be on the phone talking to them women like that, be trying to get pussy. Can I get some? So you think, come on, I can get some? Maybe. All right, what I gotta do to get some? You think then I can get some? Can I get some later? Maybe I can get, shut the fuck up. Nigga, stop begging for pussy. Zelensky got that 2 for 15 fake. Can I get 2 for 15? The nigga that went to the weed man, was trying to get a dub bag and he only had $15. Let me get 2 dimes for 15. I only got $15. Well, actually $13 because I need $2 to hop on the bus. I need $2. Let me get two for 13. Let me get two for 12. Cause I need an extra dollar to buy the Garcia Vega. I need rolling papers. How the fuck I'ma smoke it then? And look at it. Next time you see Zelensky, you going two for 15. You gonna hear it in your head. Let me get two for 15. Is that half off? This nigga's the extreme couponer of world leaders. He'll coupon some shit. That nigga save all his coupons. He take donations for Coke and then go to the food line and use coupons. Like, yo, we sent you enough money, nigga. What are you doing with the money? Oh, I bought Coke with that. Like, this nigga's in the shoppers with coupons. This nigga got a whole book. Like, why would I pay full price for it though if I got the coupon? That's what I'm saying. Like, hear me out though, and I still need more money. But why would I pay full price? Like, you holding the line up. You got a suitcase with coupons in it, son. Like, we just sent you $1 billion. Well, I know, but hear me out. Look, and I need more money. Because I no longer have that $1 billion. But listen, I got coupons. I got... I'm not a fan of Putin neither. Yeah, Vladimir Putin got that I know about your mama face. He got like what you what you mean you know about my mom? Sure. He got that I know some shit about you, but I'm not gonna tell it to you. I'm not gonna let you know what I know about you face. That mysterious, I'm like, yeah, cuz you know some shit. He just sit there and look. Like, man, he knows some shit about a whole lot of shit. Somebody, this nigga knows too much. I know about your mama. Meanwhile, Zelensky somewhere. Listen, I got these cheeseburgers. I got these cheeseburgers and I got these coupons. I can tell you that to the shop. Zelensky the type of person that'll sell food stamps. Stand out front the Giants, be like, look, you give me $100, I get you $200 worth of food. What you want? They got brisket on sale in there. I already been in there. I checked it out. Just make a list. They got Wonder Bread half off. I got a coupon for that shit. I don't know. I don't know. Putin has an untrustworthy face. I don't trust that face. I'm entitled to feel that way. I don't. Nah. Putin got that face like he know, like, maybe it's not that he knows something. It's just that he got like German scat porn on his browser. He got that face where it just like yo, you up to something. You or something going on. We can't pinpoint this shit. There's something going on. You got secrets. My family giving money for food stamps before. I'm not against it. It's low. But if they want the money more than the food, I'm not complaining. I love food. We're not even talking about that. I'm not judging your morality because your people sell food stamps. I done got 2 for 15 before too. I done hit the weed man with the yo. Let me get 2 for 15 because this some bullshit. Listen, I had 20 for you, but I had to catch the bus up here. Now I need a roll up. Cigarellos is like $1.50 now. Matter of fact, I got $10. Let me get 2 for 10. I still got to get some Newport 100s. Man, your people selling food stamps, more power to you. I'm not attacking these. This ain't no microaggression. Don't take this shit personally. It's all types of people in the live chat right now with tranny porn in their web browser history. You heard them niggas defending that nigga Alex Jones when I was talking about it. It's none of your business what's in my web browser history. Nigga, I know it's not none of my business. I don't give a fuck. I'm not really, these aren't shots fired. These aren't shots. Just saying, like they not taking it personally. You want to shop, you want to sell food stamps, go ahead. You watch transsexual pornography, do your thing. At the end of the day, I really don't, I care because I don't care because I don't fucking follow you. But it's somebody like Alex Jones where I derived all of my truther information from, and I was telling my nephews and all these people I meet online to go check him out, I would care. I'd be like, yo, I'm sending people to a guy that watches tranny porn. I'm literally sending people to a guy that watches women with dicks. What the fuck am I on? But I don't care because I don't follow these niggas. I don't worship, man. I don't put them in a high place to be let down like that. Shout out to the real ones that understand. So I don't care. I'm just stating, the obvious. But yeah, if you got tranny porn, if you got tranny porn in your fucking computer, nigga, you wild. Even though there's a lot of niggas in here in the live chat, it's just in the live chat that have that. The way you niggas was defending him. I should have known you niggas was weird the way y'all was defending that Blair White interview he did. I should have known you niggas was weird the way y'all was defending Blair White when I was talking about the hand, the werewolf hand, the William Corvinus from Underworld Evolution hand, the Lycans Run Up hand, the Catcher's Mitt, the Yankee hand, the Alabaster and Ivory hand, the pallbearer hand. And then people was in the comments saying like, she's on our side. She's against the gay agenda too. I should have known you niggas was fruity as fuck. I knew it. I just gave y'all the benefit of the doubt. That's why I don't want money from you weird niggas. You niggas excusing all the stupid shit. I'm the Crimson Chin. Somebody in the comments like that's not true. The chin really ain't that crimson. Is a little bit more rounded, and it got Blair White got a comely figure. They were defending it. Well, you're the gay one because you're talking about the Crimson Chin. No one else is doing that just because everybody's gay. You see that nigga with a crimson chin and your first thought is to attack me for telling you it has a crimson chin. Never mind the fact it's a boy dressed like a girl that fucks guys and you say it's against the gay agenda. Wrong. It engages in the gay agenda. I don't give a fuck whether it calls itself Republican, conservative, libertarian, anarchist. I don't give a fuck about these titles. Yeah, I'm not a title guy. I'm not a respecter of titles. No, I look past titles. I look at people. I look beyond the title. I look at people. That's why when people told me Blair White was transsexual, I was like, yo, that's a cross dresser. Because men can't transition into women. That is impossible. That is a man that's dressing like a girl, hence cross-dresser. The minute your title is transsexual, you validate what the fuck they've been saying. How the fuck you transsexual? That means you transition. Now, ain't no such thing as a trans woman. What the fuck is that? Oh, you a cross-dresser. You're a fucking cross-dresser. And Alex Jones watches cross-dresser pornography. You weird-ass truther types. Defending gay shit. Static voice that I still smash. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So don't let me make you feel bad for selling food stamps. We gotta eat though, right? We gotta eat. Nah, nigga, nah, that shit, wow. You know, niggas may or may not have a baby mom that sells food stamps, you know. You can't just tell those type of people to just go get a job. Especially when you online taking donations from people. They gonna throw that back at you. What you mean get a job? The only reason you got nice stuff is because you taking donations from people. But I can tell you to get a fucking job because I ain't taking not net donation from none of you niggas. Go get a fucking job. Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, fuck wrong with you. Niggas be trying to throw that shit back and you telling somebody to get a job and you sitting up here, got online money, you're sponsored, the people watching you, sending you money, you got Patreon, bitch, I don't got none of that. I'm telling you, go get a job before I beat your ass. And stop watching tranny porn. Cut that shit out. Stop watching tranny porn. Don't let me find out. Let me stop defending that shit. That shit is undefensible. How to think undefensible. I'm retarded. I forgot how to say undefensible. Is that undefendable? That shit is undefensible. Sitting up there watching tranny porn, defending it. I watch tranny porn too. I don't see what's wrong with it. That's because you're fruity. It's a fucking cross-dresser. You call it a transsexual to make you feel better about yourself. That is a man. That is a man. With a mental disorder. You jacking off to men with mental disorders. Think about it. How y'all defending that? You're fucking tranny porn on the computer. People like, ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing, none of your business. This nigga's jacking off to men with mental disorders. This who you niggas look up to? Alex Jones? Why the fuck is that on your phone? Oh, y'all wild. Y'all niggas Blair White. I'll hit it. That's a man with a mental disorder. That's some reverse controlled opposition shit. A man with a mental disorder that thinks it's a woman says it's against the very agenda that they carry out every fucking day by sleeping with a man, and you niggas buy into it and attack me. Remember that Crimson Chin video I did? Nigga, conservatives was in the comments saying, it's a she. I said, oh, here y'all niggas go. It's a she, and second of all, she is on our side. She is against the LGBTQ agenda. And she will even tell you herself. I was like, look at you weirdo ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas, no. No, fuck y'all. Matter of fact, nah, I don't want that Crowder audience. Nah, I like the people I got here. I like you non-paying niggas. You niggas are a little bit more honest and down to earth. I don't care if you niggas pay. Them niggas is weird. Them niggas that pay for they like tranny porn. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I'll keep you broke bitches. Y'all broke as fuck. That's okay. Big hugs. Come here. Nah, fuck that. Nah, I want the broke people. Now I don't even want to grift the conservative right no more. Them niggas gay. I seen them attack Steven Crowder when he did that shit on Pete Buttigieg and Pete Buttigieg's boyfriend adopting that baby. And Steven Crowder was like, "Look, this shit wild as fuck," or something like that. And all his conservative audience was like, "Who would you rather it be aborted?" It's in the arms of a loving family. What's the problem, Steven? I was like, you niggas supposed to be conservative. How are you defending this shit? No, they can stay where they are. I like the broke people. No, give me the broke. No, I like you. I like you guys. Y'all good, man. Y'all good people. Y'all don't pay for shit. Y'all broke as fuck. You know, y'all get it though. Y'all, you know. Anyway, people, I got a job to do. Get the fuck up out of here. I ain't talking about shit.